Hey everybody, didn't get to show you the eraser part. Oh, the tricky eraser. It's going to be fun. I know, huh? How exciting, huh? Yeah, so if you've been tuning in and watching this progress of me doing this, then yeah, you'll be bored already. Yeah, so now it's dried. So now I just kind of take this eraser, I just go over this very gently. I go at the side, I don't go at the tip, because if I do this, I'm afraid I'm going to go too hard and take off more than I want. Because you can, in a way, with this type of paper, take the pen work off sometimes, especially if you rub real hard. See how I'm doing now is I'm just taking away any of the little pencil marks that are in here. Make them go away. I said, do not shake this off on your floor, even if your wife isn't home, because why would you want to do that? It's disgusting. Yeah, so let's kind of go over this real quick, just gently. Take this all off. But to everyone and anyone that's stuck around for all these videos, because like I said, I wasn't going to put it all as one big one. That's too much. Yeah, it's too much for me, at least. I wouldn't want to do that to anybody. I'd have to watch all that. Because, I mean, I don't know. I feel bad. So then you sit there and you'd be watching this video and just be like a long, drawn, drug out video. I'm going to shake this off real quick and you guys can basically look at my tablecloth. Right by my back door, so. Got most of it off. Where I get my pencils, I use mechanical pencils. I think I've said this before. Sorry for kicking the camera there. Kick it a couple more times. I get my mechanical pencils at the dollar store. I get my erasers at the dollar store. I buy a lot of my supplies at the dollar store. Just because, it's a cheap way of getting it. And then a lot of the times for my markers, I'll get them at the dollar store if I see them, if I ever find them. I don't care what colors they have. If I find them, I get them for $1. I'll do that all day long. Because any place else, they're pretty spendy. There's been every once in a while I'll go out to the Costco that's not too far from me. And the Costco will have, bulk pen sets. And so I can get one that's just all black, or I can get one that's got a blend of colors, and they'll have them on sale. I think they're normally like $14 there, for a big old thing of Sharpie markers. These little bad boys, and then when they go on sale, they'll only be $10. So then you're really saving them, But if not, your basic colors are usually black, red, blue, gray. They don't really sell gray there. At the dollar store, I'll always find black, blue, and red. They'll look like this. I picked up some today. And they'll look like this. So there's red and blue. And then, I always get the one that says fine. And they always carry it. That's the one they really carry anyways. I just grab these just so I have them, so I don't run out. And I especially grabbed the red today because I knew I'd be doing this. So I try to make sure that the tip is at a good point. Because if it's ever pudged in, then I'm taking a chance of, not getting that straight line that I want. Like this one, all pudged in compared to the one I just showed. Oh boy, with pens. But, and then I always cap everything off because you never know what's going to fall on the ground. I don't have any music playing, so I think I wouldn't keep this video that long. Of course, yeah, you're seeing the same shirt because this is the same day shooting the same video, but I'm just going to post it 3 different times. Or who knows how long this thing will take me, maybe 4. Let's see if I can play some music. Same CD too. Ah. That's low enough. I don't think anybody's going to hear it. Alright. So just like when I do it by, when I do this with the pen, I'm not going to do all the black here first on Daredevil. I'm not going to do all the black in here first because I have to reach over here later and I will smear. So I already know in my head what's black and what isn't. And a good friend of mine, Mr. Rigor Mortis, you know, he loves to draw. And I can tell you, Mr. Rigor Mortis can draw. I mean, go back and watch some of his old videos, man. Watch some of the stuff he's done for people. It's just amazing. Like Freddy's 5660, 5620. Well, Freddy's doesn't do YouTube that much anymore. What I was going to get to is that, you know, Rig gave me a good tip, and I totally forgot about it. I remembered it as soon as he told me because I did do it in art class. But you know, when you don't practice something for like a long time, you forget. Well, that's one thing I love about Rig is that he reminds me of like what it felt like and how it was when I would draw. But what he does, okay, I'm going on there, is like any spots that are black, he'll put little tiny X's, and he'll do that. So that way he never has to second guess anymore. He knows every little space on here that had those little black dots would be that color, either be black or be red. You know, he designs it that way. And that was such a great idea. I did that, and it worked. I mean, I was able to get a picture done a lot faster. You know, and it's just a cool way of reminding yourself. So, you know, if you have to look at a picture and remember the colors, you know. But here I know I'm just doing all the outline in black. I'm doing most of the outline in black, so I don't have to worry about it. And so I do have a good memory of like what is. And if not, hey, it's for me, right? It's nobody else's. So that being said, let me go ahead and start this. The one thing I didn't talk about either was drawing hair. Oh my God. Drawing hair to me is like going to the dentist and then telling you we have to pull a tooth. I've only had to have one tooth pulled in my lifetime, and let me tell you, it wasn't fun. I mean, I just said go ahead and do it. You gotta do it. You know, not saying that I was able to take the pain or I wanted to take the pain, but I did, and I was able to walk away, and it was fine. But that's how it kind of feels like doing hair for me. So there's times now where I'll get an idea, the basic outline, you know, because like this area here is going to be brown, and this all right here is going to be black. I'll draw the lines best I could, and after a while, you know, I just look at it. Okay, I'm just going to draw my own thing, draw my own, you know, opinion of what I think it will look like. And most of the time it turns out really good. Other times it doesn't. So what I'm trying to say there is that if you find that you're having, if you do draw, and you find you're having a problem with that, just do what feels good, you know. Because if you do it in pencil, you can always go back and erase. Do it in pen, well, hey man, it just has to be a happy mistake. If you paint, that also have to be a happy mistake. Yeah, one of those ones just go, oh well, it happened. I'm not gonna beat myself up. Yeah. So this is what I do. Tediously just go through here and do everything. And I try not to, with these fine tips, round the edges. That usually happens, like these ones got little rounded edges. That usually happens for my kids. When it comes to doing these fine, thin spaces that I have to do with the black, I'll use this. When it comes to the more bigger areas here, I won't color with this tipped one that's really nice pointed. I'll use one of those rounded ones, one as well, right? Use that for the coloring, but for the small little areas right here, like this little spot right here. Hopefully that's getting on the camera. Yeah, okay, cool, it is. Maybe I'll pull a little closer. For this little spot right here, I really want to have a fine tip. Because if I have to, I don't have to do a stroke. I can come in here and just dot, and I'll fill it in.
You know what I mean? So I don't go over the line. You see, when you go this certain point, this is where, for me, using Sharpies, it's so important that I don't forget to do that line in a pen, as it's keeping this from really bleeding over. Now, that's not to say if I wouldn't like if I was doing this and then I like that it wouldn't go over the line. Oh no, it would. But I know what I'm doing here with this. I can just tap next to that line and it fills it in. It doesn't bleed over. Keeps this from going over to this side of the line and making a mess. And trust me, I've learned that from many a mistakes. Many a mistakes. And I'm just happy that I've been getting into the groove of drawing, or wanting to draw. I think the reason why I keep going back to doing just my box tops before I get any of the other stuff done is mainly because I'm trying to, with this stuff, I am putting a lot of thought behind it, and I'm not too worried if I make a mistake, because it's staying with me. If this was going to somebody, I think I would have done it a lot longer. I would have taken a little bit longer, or I would have really made sure that I found some image that I felt that the person I was doing this for would really like it. That's where I'm critical of myself again. Because there are some art pieces I got to finish for some people, or some I got to start. So it's just finding that time, finding that space, and then feeling the urge to want to do it. So I believe this is the third installment of these videos. Because I'm definitely going to keep them separated, because this is already going 12 minutes. It's just been me rambling on. Always. And I already have an idea of what I'm going to do here too. Is I think with the Electra and Kingpin here, is I'm going to keep them black and white. I'm not going to worry about adding any flesh tone or anything like that to their skin or the lips or anything like that. I might just color in the eye, and that's it. Leave everything kind of black and white, and do like a gray, either a gray smoky color back here, and these little filled in areas right here, gray, or like a teal kind of greenish blue in the background. But I will definitely have him, black, red, maybe a little bit of flesh color in there, because I want him to be the standout on the front and have them in the back. But I figure if I kept them black and white with a little bit of teal gray in the back, I think it would look really cool. And if I look at it, I go, no, I can add color, then I will. But if I start off with that, I think that's going to stop me from just really going in here and coloring this too much. I don't want to do that. I want to add some depth to it, and I want Daredevil to really be the standout on this, because that's what's going to be in this box. It's going to be Daredevil books. Yeah, I just didn't want to have it too blah back here. I wanted to add something else to the eye, to make you look at that, draw you to it. Even when I did this pencil line right here, and you see right here, like this is going to be black and that's going to be black, I'm still going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in here, a fine line, draw it as straight as I can. And I'm going to leave that white. I'm going to color this all black and color that all black. I'm not going to worry about doing this black line around here, because, like I said, I'm not going to do any fresh flesh tone color there. But if I do, then I'll come here too. And I'll draw like a line going across there. Just a black, thin black straight line like I did right there, just to keep it separated. And it does. It adds so much depth to it. I've done that a lot with a lot of my box tops. If I was adding a second character to it, I did that with my Exile box. If you go back and watch that, if you look very closely, you look at the pictures on Instagram, with the female Captain America there that I have on the front cover, right along the side of her face, I added some red, some yellow, and some orange to really highlight the side of her face. That, I mean, even though I added the Wendigo character in there, she's still the prominent fixture of that cover. She's still the main part of it, and he's like a secondary, you know. But he stands out too because he's such real big. But with just that little hint of red and yellow and certain little spots, I really make her stand out, you know, as well. To where he doesn't just, that your eye doesn't only just draw to him, you know. At least to me, it might do the opposite. Who knows? That's just the things I like to do. I like to look at that, especially when I do a dot effect. Whenever I do like a dot effect on something, I try to imagine, you know, that when it's all done, it's going to look good, rather than, this isn't going to work. And every time I've done that, I've been more pleased with doing that than just solidly coloring it in. You know what I mean? Because I tend to find that some pictures it's just too much. Like with the Hulk, I learned my lesson with that Hulk one I did. I should have done the dots on that. That would look so much better. And see, you can see I was starting here at the eye and I went down to here. Because right now I'm just wanting to do the outskirts of the outline of her. And that looks really cool. And then it really starts getting me amped to go back into doing those fine colors. I just barely run this across. I don't go too hard. Because like my kids, when they get to paint, when they get to coloring, they really push hard, and that's when it takes that fine tip and rounds it, and then it's just like, oh man. When I go to use it, if I don't remember to check, I go to do these little tight little spots right here, and it just, bleh. I'm like, oh crap. Farmer said the crap. Say it again. See, it's nice on a day like this because it's just like, I don't have any noise going on. My daughter's resting in the other room. There's no other kids here, and I'm just coloring. This is what I'll do all day long on my days off, if I'm not grabbing comic books. Which I really wanted to. Oh man, did I want to go grab some books today. But yeah, it's the gist. See, 17 minutes. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop. Next time I shoot my next vid, I tell you, she'll be all colored in, he'll be all colored in, and I'll be starting on him. Because this is now going to be, I think this is the third video that I'm going to put for this box top. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to just upload one every other week. You know, that way it isn't, I ain't saturating the whole thing, and it gives you guys like an opportunity to, if you're enjoying this, it'll give you an opportunity to look forward to seeing the next part to the video. Just maybe I should change my shirt so I don't confuse too many people. Should definitely go get another beer, but I ran out, so that'll probably be the only thing I'll see change. In fact, that reminds me, I gotta text my wife, see if she'll pick me up some beer on the way home. Alright, with that being said, you know, I'll come back and I'll show you guys some more how I do this. Usually if I'm not filming though, I go a lot faster, but I'm talking and that's what's slowing me down. Yeah, right there. And I'll just show you till I color iron. Yeah. But man, I'll have videos made already, and it'll be nice. All I'll do is just load it up when I'm ready to. How about filming a video? There you go, that eye's done. Alright folks, Tac Kong saying rock on. Enjoy your afternoon.